Hey, welcome to Positive Vibes with Buster Brown. And if you're having an amazing day, an absolutely amazing day, listen, this show is just going to confirm that you're having an amazing day, that you're an amazing person, that you're a handsome and beautiful individual. Yes, you are, and you deserve it. Just the way you are, you're handsome, you're beautiful, and you are amazing. If you're having a tough time today and nobody told you, and you haven't even told yourself that you're handsome or beautiful and that you're loved, hello, handsome, hello, beautiful, and I love you just the way you are. So let's get into this good word today. The word today is count on me. Tell the person in the mirror, right? You can pause this right now if you like, right? And get something that you can see yourself. You know, your picture, a mirror, something where you can see your face. Smile and say, count on me. Say it again, count on me. And it's a phenomenal thing when we count on God, right? It is a phenomenal thing when you have that kind of relationship and that kind of faith where you can count on God. You can lay it at the altar, walk away, and know it's okay. And know God is going to handle that thing. But how powerful is it if we let God lead us? Because you know God's put it in you to count on you. You know that God has put it in you to depend on you. So look at yourself in the mirror or get your cell phone or something where you can see yourself right now and tell that person, count on me, depend on me. How powerful is that, right? God put it in you to do it. You can do it, man. And here's where it begins. It begins with doing what you know you should do, okay? You know what you should do, and you know what you can do. You see, we give too much power to our weaknesses, and we use it as a crutch to quit. See, quitting is never an option, right? So let's give power to our strengths. No matter how small those strengths may be, that's how we grow our strength, by giving it power every single day. How do we do that? By doing the things we should do and doing the things that we're capable of, meaning that we can do. Don't worry about how small, okay? Don't worry about how small. Just take that first step to do what you know you can do. So what is that thing? That thing could be finally getting up and taking a shower. You know, because I like to talk to people that's in a dark place, right? A very dark place and feeling defeated. If that's you, I want you to get up and go take you a shower. Brush your teeth, okay? Shave. You know, do something with your hair, right? And then go wash all of your clothes that you haven't washed in a while and cook yourself some breakfast. Eat and just sit still. And see, that's your thing for today. Maybe you haven't gotten up and taken a shower, cooked yourself breakfast, or just did something nice for yourself in a while. I mean, something as simple as clipping your nails, right? You don't need a nail salon for that, especially with COVID and all that going on. Just clip your own nails and file them, and, you know, if you have that kind of stuff around. But you get my point is, do something really simple. Take that first step to depend on yourself. Think of something really simple that you can do for you that you haven't done in a while. And write down 4 more things. That's 1, taking a shower. Maybe that's on your list. But if that's not on your list, write down 5 things that you haven't done in a while for yourself that you can depend on you, that you can count on only you to do. Do it. And like I said, it can be something really simple that doesn't take a lot of effort. Because sometimes, man, we can be in a really dark place and it's, you know, and it weighs so heavy on us, we can't move. I get that. But there's something you can do. There's something you should do. So find that simplest thing that you must do to get yourself moving forward. Make today that day you take that first step. Okay, so make your list of only 5 things, maybe 3 to 5 things. Make it simple. Don't make it too complicated. Look at that list, and today is going to be your day. You're going to take your first step toward getting out of that darkness. There's so much light waiting on you. okay? There's so much light waiting on you, but the person that you need to depend on to get you to that light is the person in the mirror. Depend on the person in the mirror. Tell that person in the mirror or in your camera phone, count on me. Count on me. Tell that person in the mirror or the person in the camera phone, whatever you have to look at yourself. Tell that person you can count on me and begin to count on that person. Begin to depend on just that person. Even if you're married or in a relationship, you gotta stop being codependent. Depend on that person. And that's gonna grow your relationship. It's gonna grow your marriage. It's gonna help you get promoted. You don't wanna depend on coworkers to always help you through things. Learn the management part of the job yourself. Doesn't mean that you're trying to become a manager. You're just trying to be more dependent on yourself. So take that first step. What is it? What is that first thing that you can do beginning today? Only you know what that is. A preacher can't tell you what that is. A motivational speaker cannot tell you what that is. Only you know it. You see how already you depended on yourself? If you write that down and make that list, you've already taken the first step to depend on you, because nobody knows what you need but you. So start. Get that paper and pencil. Write it down. Write that list. 1 to 3 things you must get done. You see, because failure is not an option. Staying in a dark place is not an option. Quitting is not an option. It's not. Winning is a must. Victory is a must. And the reason why winning and victory is a must, because God designed us. God designed us to win, man. God designed us to be victorious. God did not design us to lose, no matter what our circumstances are. You've heard too many stories about people going from the bottom to the top, right? That they were on their last leg, man, homeless shelters, absolutely broke, and then they became victorious. That's because they didn't quit. That's because eventually they figured out what is that first step toward depending on themselves, and they figured it out, and they took that first step. You need to as well. If just sitting up in the bed thinking about what can I do? What is that first step? I'm so defeated, Buster Brown. I am in a very dark place, Buster B. So I don't know where to begin. Well, every day begin there, trying to figure it out. Get a piece of paper. If today you can't write that first one, start again tomorrow. If you can't figure it out tomorrow, start again the next day and the next day. And I promise you, if you never quit trying to figure it out and constant prayer, you will find something to put on paper, and you will have a plan, and you execute that plan. You will be victorious. But here's the thing. Remember in one of my podcasts, I said that, when you're in a dark place and you pray, God will send you light. And the first sign you'll see is the devil trying to put out your light. That's when you know God is working with you, when the devil tries to attack you, right? Because if you already low, he don't need to bother you. But as soon as you see light, here comes the devil, right? So here's what will take away your light, is when you start comparing your victory to others. When you start comparing your prosperity to others. When you start comparing your first step to someone else's first step, that's when your light start to get dim, because you start to belittle what you have accomplished. See, it doesn't matter how small of the accomplishment. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday, and keep growing that person and that person only. You got this. Listen, if God's got you, you got this. And you know God's got you, right? There you go. Listen, appreciate you listening to Positive Vibes with Buster Brown. I hope you got some positive vibes today. Hit me up at pvwbusterbrown@gmail.com. And remember, as always, don't go to people, go to God, and you'll get the best results. Hey, peace and stay safe.